In this quick video, we're going to be talking about geometry fundamentals. So we've got to teach you some fundamentals before we dive into geometry and what it's all about. So in this video, I am going to teach you about points, lines, and planes. And why do we need those? All right, let's get started. So this is going to be real easy. So the first thing we're going to do is look at a point. This is an example of a point right here. Usually in geometry, points are drawn with a dot and there will be a capital letter next to it. So you can be able to name that point. So this point is considered point A. All right, very simple, very easy. So we have a point drawn as a dot. You have to name it, give it a capital letter. It's called point A. Next, we're going to talk about lines. So that's a point. Now let's mention some lines. So actually I'll draw one line. So we have straight line. In geometry, a line is drawn as a straight line with two arrowheads, one at each end. So here are our arrowheads. And what you can do is, usually on a line, there are points. So we'll call these points A and point B. Now, the reason why I'm drawing this, because if you have 2 points, only one line can be drawn through 2 points ever. So this line, which could be called AB, because there are points on the line called AB, or you could give it a lowercase letter such as N. So this line could be called line N with the lowercase, or line A, B with a bar or line drawn across it. Or you could go the other way. You could call it line B, A. So just to recap, line is drawn with a straight line, arrowhead at each end. Give it a lowercase letter to name it. Or you can name it with the 2 points on the line, at least 2 points on the line. In this case, which are A, B. So now let's move to what we call a plane. So I'll draw this parallelogram here. Parallelogram is a shape that has 4 sides. So in this instance, it's a parallelogram. So a plane is a 2-dimensional object. What do I mean when I say 2-dimensional? So in this case, this has length and width. So there's your 2 dimensions right there. So with the plane, we can give it the letter T. And usually when you name a plane, you put a letter in the corner, any corner, and that's what you call it. So this could be plane T. Now also, I can put 3 points on this plane, A, B, C. And you can also name a plane by 3 points that are on the plane that are considered non-collinear. What do I mean by non-collinear? So what non-collinear means, if you think about the word linear, basically non-collinear means it's not linear, or the points are not on the same line. So that's what non-collinear means. So points are not on the same line. So when you represent a plane, you have to represent them by points or the letter that you have in the corner, but it has to be 3 points that are non-collinear. And in this situation, it's A, B, and C. So this is either a plane T or a plane A, B, C. Now you've learned the word non-collinear. You also have the word planar or non-planar, meaning on a plane, planar. So all of these points are on a plane together. They're all on the same plane T. So these points are coplanar. If they were not on the same plane, they would be non. Make sense? So what we can do now, I'll just draw another example and we'll go through what everything means on this example. All right, so in this example, this is the letter B. We can say that this is plane B. See that? There's also a point E on the plane. Remember, with a line, we could use two letters, so we could say line AB or line AC, line AB, or CD, or AD. Now, also, we can name this plane, remember, 3 points that are non-collinear to each other. So we could name this plane, say A, B, because all points are not on the same line. So I hope this helps. This is just the beginning of some geometry fundamentals. We're going to take it little by little, do a little bit more at a time. If this video helped you, send it to someone else, and we will see you in the next video.